Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk a little bit about Myro. Now you may have seen Myro pop up on your YouTube feed in the last few days. You may have seen it pop up on crypto news websites or Twitter or X as it's currently called. And you know, other platforms, people, especially crypto influencers, are talking about Myro and how it's going to be the next big thing and the next big meme coin that's going to explode. It's going to 25x, it's going to 100x, and get ready now and get invested. And I just want to share my thoughts really on this particular token, but also these kind of meme tokens in general. Now, Bonk, some of you may recall, was one of these meme tokens last month when it kind of skyrocketed and people made all sorts of money from buying into Bonk, but a lot of people also lost tons of money on Bonk because they got in too late. And this is the problem with these meme tokens. You know, they're called meme tokens for a reason. It's just kind of like this spurge, is that a word? It's kind of this like surge of information talking about the latest crypto meme coin and the one that's going to make everybody rich. And what often happens with these tokens is that by the time it gets to be on YouTube and X and all these other platforms where people are promoting it and saying how great it is, by that point it's usually too late to be making any kind of money. People have usually bought in well before that, before it starts getting all this traction on social media platforms. People have bought in well before that, and by the time people like you and I getting in after seeing these videos, it's too late and we're the ones who are left holding the bag. Now, I don't want to teach any of you guys how to suck eggs. You know, if you're a seasoned altcoin, meme coin, shitcoin buyer, you know, you probably know what you're doing. Hopefully you know what you're doing anyway. And you know when to get in, when to get how much to invest, etc, etc. But this really is for people who are kind of new to crypto and kind of just jump in on the bandwagon when they see all of these YouTubers and influencers promoting coins. They kind of jump in and they put all the money in, you know, or a big part of their pot into these coins and are left holding the bag because it's too late. They've kind of missed the boat in terms of making those 10x, 25x, whatever it is. You'll notice that a lot of these recent videos that are appearing on YouTube at the moment from crypto YouTubers are paid promotions. There's a lot of people talking about this coin and how it's going to explode, you know, in the coming weeks. But these videos are promoted videos, which usually means that the person behind the token on the platform has paid for them to talk about their platform or token. And there's tons and tons of these videos on YouTube all talking about Myro, and they're all paid for promotions. You know, I've seen YouTubers who have not been around for a while, you know, crypto influencers who was around last year or the year before, who have suddenly made a comeback on the scene and are now promoting these coins. People who openly admit that they've made a lot of bad judgments in the past and invested into a lot of crap projects, and now they're back on the scene and they're promoting meme tokens and altcoins and shitcoins to people who don't know any better, really. And I don't mean to say that, I don't mean to you know, sound patronizing or like I know everything, because I don't. But I just want to, you know, try and give a little bit of a friendly warning to people that, you know, by the time these tokens are promoted on platforms like YouTube, and when everybody's talking about the same token, you just need to be very, very careful. You know, with anything, any investment, you need to only invest, you know, a small amount of your assets, really. You don't want to be putting everything into a token. And this is what happens with a lot of these meme tokens, is that people think they're gonna 100x overnight, so they'll put in, you know, as much as they can afford, whether that's $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever. And quite often, you know, they're left with not much to show for it. So you just got to be really, really careful when you see tokens like this popping up and people promoting them so much as being the next big thing. By that point, it's usually too late. And I know this from experience, and hopefully some of you guys too know this from experience, and hopefully you will not fall for the hype, if you like. And that's not to say that you can't make money from Myro. You know, maybe you will make some money from Myro, but if you are new to crypto, you got to invest into any of these altcoins, meme coins. You know, only invest a small percentage of, you know, what you're prepared to invest into, you know, spread across assets. Don't invest everything into one token is all I'm saying. Don't fall for the hype. Don't believe everything you see on YouTube. Don't believe, you know, crypto YouTubers or influencers, no matter how big of a following they've got, no matter how big of a you know, channel they've got here on YouTube. Just make sure you do your own research. Make sure you only invest what you're comfortable losing, because in many cases you will lose. Now Myro, you know, I don't know a great deal about it. I know it's a Solana based token. I know that the name of the token is based on, I think it's the name of the dog of the co-founder of Solana or something like that. And people are saying, you know, because it's linked to this person who's behind Solana, then it's, you know, it's legit, and it's this and it's that, and you know, you'd be foolish not to get in. You know, some of the videos I watched recently, by recently I mean the last couple of days, people talking about Myro. I'm just staggered how easily people are either influenced because they're being paid to say how great a token is, or they're just that naive that they think that they're just going to make, you know, 10x the money overnight or 100x. And maybe some people will, but all I'm saying is to you, just be careful, because usually these tokens, people have bought into these tokens well before it starts getting traction on YouTube. Whales have bought into it a long time ago. A lot of these tokens end up, you know, being rug pulls. I'm not saying that Myro will be a rug pull, but a lot of these meme coins, if you like, end up being rug pulls once people have, you know, bought into it. So just be really, really careful, guys. If you do invest into Myro, then I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you make money on Myro, I'd be interested to know what your comments are down below. I'm not for 1 second saying Myro is not legit and it's, you know, it's a rug pull, or anyone behind Myro is you know, seedy or shady. I'm not saying that for 1 second. All I'm saying is just be careful if you invest into this token or any other meme token, because once it starts hitting YouTube and people are talking about it, it's usually, in many cases, too late for everyday investors like you and I to kind of make any money from it, and we're usually left holding the bag. So just be really, really careful. Anyway, that's all I've got to say for this video, guys. Hope you found it useful. If you did, as always, leave that thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, and I'll see you again in another video.